Are you trying to figure out if you should homeschool year round or if you should take a summer break? Like, what should you do? I'm going to give you some really good points about this. And at the end of this video, you're really going to have some tools and some more wisdom so you can really make the best decision for your family. Hi, I'm Nancy Marie Peterson. I've been homeschooling for 21 years. I have 6 kids. I have 5 that have graduated, and I have 1 left homeschooling at home. And so I want to give you a little background. I was an educator before I was a homeschooling mom. I was a teacher, and I was in education years before that. And so I'm used to the summer break, and I like the summer break. And here's what I want you to think about as a homeschooling mom. First and foremost, you need to make sure your homeschooling isn't, or your house, I should say, isn't just child-centered. Like everything is centered around the child. It should be more centered around the family unit. Is it what's best for the family? Is it what's best for that one child? Like, what does it look like? When you step back, you need to do what's best for the whole family. And so that's the first thing you need to consider. Is this what's best for our entire unit? The second thing you need to consider is, what curriculum are you using? Does it end? Does it stop? Does it lend itself to a full year? Like, what are you naturally using, and what are you going to fill that time with? If that curriculum doesn't go year round, then what are you going to do during the summer months? I know a lot of people loosen up and they do a little bit more creative things. So maybe you learn some maybe life skills instead of curriculum, academic skills. You learn more life skills. So you learn to tie your shoes, you learn to cook, you learn gardening, you do some other things, you learn a variety, shopping, baking, you pick up some things that you would need in your household, in your pocket. As you grow up, you're going to need to learn these things. So that's some other ideas that some people choose to do, and they will incorporate still teaching math facts or doing their flashcards or still reading, or they still do their family time in the morning. And so all of that kind of changes what that looks like, the routine for your family. So you have to consider all those different components, what works best for your family. And I'm gonna just say something pretty bold. I want to also add what works best for you. You are the homeschooling mom. You are doing this year round. You are the one juggling everything 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Do you need a break? Do you need to slow down your homeschooling? For me personally, I've tried to do it different ways. I've tried to just kind of keep the math flashcards and kind of stay more diligent. And what I found out was the best peaceful routine for our family, and you have to decide what's best for your family, is to be a little more loose in the summertime. We finished our curriculum come May, and we would take a full-on break. Now, there was times that I would still push for reading. They'd still have quiet time and they'd have to read. We would still do maybe our Bible in the morning, but I would take a break because honestly, I needed the break. I needed kind of some breathing room. So I would be more excited, rejuvenated, ready to jump in for the next school year. Now, maybe it's because I was a teacher and that's how my brain was trained, but that's what worked best for our family. Now, you have to decide what works best for your family and what works best for not only you and your children, but the whole family unit, your husband, everything. What can you do in the summer and what makes more sense for you? So as you look at this and you hear different people talking, I know when I was first on my journey of homeschooling, I would listen to someone and I would think, oh, that's the right way to do it. Oh, that's the right way to do it. And I was just hopping all over the place because I really hadn't solidified what was best for me. And this is your opportunity that I want you to just do what's best for you, not what everyone else is doing, what works best for them. I want you to decide what actually works best for you and your family this summer. So consider all those points. Now, I know there are years that maybe your child's behind and you have to catch up on your curriculum, or you need to catch up because they're behind. No, those are common sense things, and you want to utilize those and put wisdom into your homeschooling as you compare and decide all those different parts that come into your life and your family. But overall, you can't really get it wrong. I guess the bottom line is there isn't a right way to do school year round or the normal 9-10 month school. You get to decide as a homeschooling mom what works best for your entire family unit. What is going to help your kids in the long run? What is going to help build your family up in the short run and the long run? What is really going to be the best avenue for you to take? So there isn't a right answer here. And I know sometimes it's frustrating. There are times that I'm like, I just want to know what to do and I will do that. Whatever that is, I want to do the right thing. The problem is there isn't the right thing for every family. There is the right thing for your family. And I want to give you the opportunity and the permission to do what's best for your family and shut off what everybody else is doing. You decide what is best, and every summer can look different. It doesn't have to be the same every summer. It doesn't decide we're a year-round schooler and we do homeschooling year-round and that's what we do. You can also give yourself a little bit of flexibility and a little bit of space to do what's best in that time as well. Now, I just want to share a resource with you, and it's summertime, and this is when I have more time to read as a homeschooling mom, but I have a book. It's called Intentional Mom, Unshakable Faith, 7 Strategies to Raising Godly Kids, and it's right here. This is a great book. It's going to help you raise your kids to serve God and to love God, and these are just, they're not magical, they're not instructions 1, 2, 3, 4, but these are just some of the components that we put into our family to really help ground our kids, to help them have a love and a focus and just really serve God in a deeper capacity as they walk into adulthood. So grab that book. It's a great read, and it's coming out this week. So check it out. And until then, stay intentional, and I will see you next time. Bye.